Hey everybody, welcome back. We are going to try something a little different today. We're going to play some Crash. Now this is the very first video game I ever learned how to play. I meant to hit new game. So we're going to just take a trip down memory lane, go and play a game that got me into gaming. So, yeah. We're going to have to... Well, can I just load and empty save? I cannot. Okay. So we gotta back out and start a new one. That's fine. Alright. Now, we have all three Crash games, but I'm gonna start with Crash 2. Mostly because that's the one I'm the most familiar with. And we're gonna just try to complete as much as we can of it in one run. So. Yeah, this cutscene that merges Crash 1 and 2. This is showing what happens to Cortex after you beat Crash 1. Yeah, we're gonna skip that. Now, obviously, this is the tutorial section. Not a whole lot going on with this. Just run through and break the boxes. And of course it broke that, so we gotta do it like that. And now we get sent to the warp room.
Well. If it isn't Crash Bandicoot, welcome. I apologize for the crude means used to bring you here, but I'd rather expect a written invitation would have been turned down. I need your help. Surrounding you are a series of 5 doors. Through each door lies a well-hidden crystal. The crystals look like this. Bring me the crystals, Crash. That is all I will say for now. We will speak again.
Alright. So first up is Turtle Woods. This is the easiest level in the game. Hey! Alright, so like I said, this is the first level of the game. It's easy, but there's a little trick that you have to pay attention to at the very beginning. If you notice down at the bottom it said be kind to the boxes. So we're just going to completely ignore all the boxes. Now what this does is this gives us the blue gem. We just have to make it through the whole entire level without breaking a box. If we break a box, we have to reload the whole level. It's easy enough, but it can be frustrating if you force a habit, go and break a box. You're not even allowed checkpoints. You just gotta keep going. But yeah, this is the game that got me into gaming when I was just a little kid. My mom taught me how to play, and I've just been playing ever since. And the only way I could get closer to it is if I would stream the original PlayStation 1 version, which would be awesome if I had the right equipment to do it. But in the meantime, this will have to do. Maybe one day, if I get the right stuff, I'll be able to stream the original. I haven't played the original one. It's been a long time, so. Alright, now, this is gonna look kind of strange, but I promise it has a reason. We're gonna grab the gem and we're gonna die. This way, we don't have to go all the way back to the warp room and come back into the level. We can just start right at the beginning because we didn't break any checkpoint boxes. So, we can just start going. Alright, now we can play the level the way it's supposed to be played. And break the boxes. Now I'll probably do the whole first warp room and then we'll end it there, just so that way I can make make the video at least worth it. Plus, I gotta make sure I know what I'm doing. And then we body slam this, and this takes us to a secret area. You always want to bounce on these because you get more 1 for free than you do if you just spin it. Now this part's tricky. Because what we gotta do is, we gotta break these. Break that, because that counts as a box. So we have to then slide jump and hope that we don't fall. Same here. You gotta do that. And then you gotta slide jump off the ostrich. Look at that, first try. I haven't done that in the first try in a long time. It's a good thing we got it on the first try too, because otherwise we would have had to die. We would have had to do a whole death reset, and that would have took forever. So yeah, we're on track. And then this takes us back to where we started, and we can keep going. Now the rest of the level is pretty self-explanatory. Then we go to the bonus. Do the bonus. Okay, that box definitely should not have been floating there, but it was. Don't know why. It does that on the PlayStation too. I don't understand why it does that. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Alright. Let me just do this section. Don't want to kill this turtle right away, because otherwise you won't be able to get that box. So you want to wait until he's under it, and then jump on. And there we go. We've 100% at the very first level. We no longer have to come back here. There we go. Now, we have still showing that we need to get the relic, but the thing with the relic is that doesn't matter in Crash 2.
I knew I could rely on you. Now listen carefully. These holograms are hard to maintain. During the course of my intellectual pursuits, I have stumbled across a force that threatens to destroy the world. The crystals are the only means of containing it. The fate of the world is at stake. It is imperative, therefore, that you bring them to me.
Are you there, Crash? Crash! Crash! Are you there, Crash? Are you there, Crash?
Alright, and on to level 2, Snow Go. Now, the red gem is in this level, but we cannot get it on the first run through. We have to go through a different level, which I have to remember which one it is, and find the secret exit, and it'll take us to the part where we can actually get it. This level is pretty simple. You just It's just break the boxes, make it to the end. Nothing special. I hate ice. There we go. That works. Not the best I've ever done, but it's done. Ooh, that was almost bad. That's the bonus. Bonuses are usually pretty easy until later in the game. Late game bonuses are hard sometimes. But then if you run towards the screen here, you'll get the nitro box that detonates all the nitro crates, which do count towards the boxes, so you do have to hit that switch. The hidden switch up there will get these boxes to appear, and we're at the end of the level. And for the time being, we're done with the level. We don't have to come back here for a little while. Like I said, I still gotta remember what level had the secret exit to get there. But now Embryo should be talking to us after this. That's what I thought.
So, you are helping Cortex gather crystals. Yet, you have acquired a gem. Interesting. Well, Crash, know this. As long as you are allied with Cortex, you are my sworn enemy, and I will do anything in my power to stop you. If the fate of the world is truly your concern, you must gather the gems, not the crystals. If you obtain all 42 gems, I can use them to focus a laser. Yes, a laser beam that will destroy Cortex and the space station he has created. Until then, I must use my forces to stop you from gathering crystals.
Alright, now on to Hang 8. Hang 8's got a little gimmick to it. When you get to a certain point, down the bottom right hand corner of the screen, there will be a timer. And that means it's a race against the clock. We have to get to the end of the level before that timer. Otherwise, we don't get the gem. So we're going to have to haul butt and make it to the end of the level before the timer goes up. Now, the timer doesn't start until we get to the boardwalk up here. Alright, so now we have 1 minute to get to the end of the level. And like the first level, you don't want to hit the checkpoints because we're gonna death abuse gonna be cutting it close. No, we made it. We had time. We had a little bit of time. Alright. So we grabbed that. Now we got the Buse. And now we're back to where we can get the rest of the gems. Or the boxes, I mean. Oh, almost hit that mine. That was bad. And since we got the blue gem, we can go down the blue gem path. Which just gives us the extra boxes and stuff that we need. TNTs, obviously, they have a timer and then they explode. Nitros, if you touch them, they blow up instantly, killing Crash. So you don't want to hit those. Blue gem path. There we go. Do that. Alright, jump back. That'll take us back and we can continue on. We're at the end of the level. And this time we can actually leave the level, we don't have to die. So, that's level 3. Easy enough. Next level is kind of frustrating because we have to backtrack, and you'll see what I mean when we get there. Crash doing his little victory dance. Come on.
3 crystals. Not bad. I see you are getting the hang of it. I need to conserve power. I will communicate with you again after you retrieve the 5th crystal.
Alright. Level 4, the pits. This level can be a little tricky. Just because of the backtracking and bonus levels kind of... It's not hard, it's just for some odd reason I've always had difficulty with it. So let's hopefully we'll be able to get it within a reasonable amount of tries. That way I don't look like a complete idiot on video. Now this definitely helps speed up the process a little bit. Now we hit that switch, it doesn't look like it did anything, but when we backtrack, it reveals some boxes on the other track, or the other side of it. So we can get those. Because without hitting that switch, we won't get the box gem. Okay, I did not know that's how you flip that turtle. I just learned something new. 20-some years of playing the game, and I'm just now figuring that out. Yeah, see, these boxes wouldn't be here if I didn't hit that switch. The only problem is there's more boxes up this way, so we have to keep going backwards. That was completely unnecessary damage I took there. So you gotta pay attention doing this, otherwise you will die. Alright, there we go. Now we can keep going, now that we got the hard part out of the way. Checkpoint. Now I know there's a way to skip these sections, but I've never been able to get it. Alright, now this is the bonus level. This is what I was talking about. This part, I'll point it out when we get to it. It is not, for some reason, I just have such a hard time with it. I can never get it on the first attempt. Alright, right here. Looks simple enough, right? You don't want to break them right away, because you need to backtrack. Yeah, for some reason this level loves backtracking. We have to backtrack to get the boxes that were just outlines a second ago. And when you jump on it, those disappear. Now, let's hope I can make this jump. Nope. Every time. Every freaking time. Alright, let's try it again. Thankfully, bonuses don't cost lives, so you can try them as many times as you want. You just lose your masks, which is a minor inconvenience, really. I thought I had it there, too. Oh boy. Okay, that time it didn't even jump. I hit the button to jump and it didn't even jump. Had I jumped, I probably would have made that. Oh, thank God. I really did not want to have to do this again. Alright. Finally. We can move on. Alright, and Crash Dash is the last of the first warp room. It's an Indiana Jones style level, so we're getting chased by a giant snowball. This is one of the easier levels, I would say. Just because, as long as you know when to jump and can avoid the mines, it's an easy level, but there's not much to it. Bonus. Bonus is pretty easy. Now, normally what the game wants you to do is break it on this side and then have to jump in between them. But you can just high jump right over it and not even have to worry about it. Alright, now this is a little tricky. The trick to it is these bounce crates. You can bounce on them 5 times before they break. Screwed that up, but we still managed to recover it. Alright. The boulder or snowball or whatever you want to call it will break boxes in certain situations. Near the end of the level, there are some boxes that will not break, right here, actually. So you have to do it yourself, but you don't have time to collect anything, because it's still rolling at you while you're doing it, so. Alright, and that's the end of Warp 1. Now all we have to do is fight Ripperoo. Ripperoo is a pretty easy boss. I mean, it's just, as long as you remember where to stand, you're good. It's not hard at all. Alright, and on to Ripperoo. As a kid, I used to have so much trouble with this, but that was also when I was real little. As I got older, I realized it's just a pattern. Like most of the bosses in this game, a lot of them are just patterns. That's Ripperoo. Alright, and that is a good spot to end the first episode of Crash. If you guys enjoyed, please like, subscribe, leave a comment saying you want to see more, and I will talk to you all later.